Welcome to Rise and Shine Daily Business Tech Boost with me, Charly Leetham. If you're a small business owner looking to simplify technology and get real, actionable advice from someone with 35 years of IT experience, you're in the right place. Every episode, I'll dive into tools and systems like email, CRM, marketing and tracking, and break them down into bite-sized tips you can use right away. Your time is valuable, so let's get straight to the point. It's time to work smarter, not harder. Rise and Shine. It's your daily dose of business tech inspiration with me, Charly Leetham. Episode number 496 today. I'm actually going to go through how to sign up for Google Search Console today after yesterday's episode. Google Search Console, look, you could use the Ahrefs one. I might do that later, but Google Search Console is kind of the standard because it's Google and Google has a monopoly and all that stuff that goes with it. It's a really good tool to have. They're already collecting the information. They've already got it in their databases. You might as well go and get it and use it for yourself. Google Search Console, it allows you to get data on your site. It allows you to see what traffic is coming to your site. It allows you to see what terms people are using to search your site. You can submit a sitemap to it and a digital sitemap to it and tell it what pages to go and index and what pages to prioritize in the indexing of your site. All those sorts of things. It's a very powerful tool. It's free. It uses data that Google is already collecting. So it's not like you're giving Google anything more. What you're doing is taking information out of the system that Google has already collected. Let's have a quick look at Google Search Engine. I have a Google Search Console. I have a Google Search Console account, so I'm not going to go through how you sign up for one. I'm going to let you guys work that through. What you do need to know is that you need to have a Google account to be able to access the Search Console. If you have a Gmail account, you probably have a Google account. If you have a Google Workspace account, you will have a Google account. If you don't, go and create a free Gmail account and use that to log in. All right, so let's just have a quick squiz at my screen here. So this is the start screen for Google. It says improve your performance on Google search. It tells you all about it. You can read through it, but let's quickly go. It helps you measure your site's search traffic and performance, fix issues, and make your site shine in Google search results. Optimize your content with search analytics, get your content on Google, get alerted of any issues, understand how. Got a whole heap of things here. There's also there's some training here you can do if you want to sit through it. You'll notice that as I scroll down, you've got this Start Now button here up in the top right, or right up here, you've got Start Now. If I just click on that, let's see where it takes me. Yep, it takes me straight into my Search Console because I am logged into my Google account. If you're not logged into your Google account, it'll ask you which account you want to connect with and all of those things. This is my main site, so it drops me into the site that I've defined as my default site. I'm not going to go through this today. What I'm going to do is show you how you add your domain to your Google Search Console and how you get it running. There's a couple of things that you do need to know. You need to be able to verify that you are an owner of the domain. You need to have access to that domain to be able to put it into Search Console. You can't just go and put anyone's domain into your console and get all this data. You need to actually have permission to be able to do that. And it does that by verifying that you have access to the domain management system or the website to be able to do it. So you will either need a login to your website, your hosting provider, not just the website. You need to be able to upload files to the hosting provider, or you need access to the domain manager. I'm going to go through and use domain management to do it. I use Cloudflare. All of my domains are on Cloudflare, and I use the DNS manager on Cloudflare to be able to do all of what we're about to do. When you start in Google Search Console, if it doesn't put you in to add a site straight away, and you've got a site already already added, you'll see up here I've got my site already added. If I drop that down, and I can come down to right at the bottom of that screen. So if I just do that again, top left-hand side of the screen, just under where it says Google Search Console, you've got a box, a drop-down box with the website address in it. You drop that down, come all the way to the bottom and click on Add Property. That pops up a property type. You can choose a domain account, or you can choose a URL prefix. If you want to do your whole domain, which is what we're going to be doing today, I'd suggest doing a domain name. If you only want to look at URLs under a specific entered address, use URL prefix. Honestly, you want to use the domain manager to start with. Here, we're going to put in the domain we want to manage. Hope you can't hear the dog in the background there. He's going crook at the guy out the front doing the gardening. Get the address right. So you're not distracted by the dog barking. So I'm going to put in my domain, the keys to internetmarketing.com. I don't know what sort of data we're going to get out of this, because that domain has been, it's been live all this time. I just don't have an active site on it. I'm going to click continue. It's verifying the property. It's telling me that I can use Cloudflare. Press start verification below to verify in a few easy steps by authorizing Google to access your DNS account, or I can choose to verify manually. I am, for now, I'm just going to click the start verification. Yep, I'm just going to click start verification. So it's going to log me into Cloudflare. I am already logged into Cloudflare, so it's going to just do everything automatically for me. It's telling me that what it wants to do is add a TXT record to the keys to internetmarketing.com account. It tells me what that is. It's got a code on it that it looks for, gives you time to live. I don't have to do anything more here except click authorize. You can do this manually later, but why not use the automated tools if you have them? So that's why I use the DNS manager to do it. And we're just waiting for it to verify. Name, domain name provider, we're all good. So it says here, to stay verified, don't remove the DNS record. To avoid losing verification, you may want to add multiple verification methods from settings, ownership verification. Go to property. Okay. Now you'll see here that my domain has changed to the keys to internet marketing, and you will see here that it's giving me a whole heap of information. Now there's nothing here, there's no performance to look at this point, because it hasn't pulled it out of its database. It's got to go and pull the information out of its database to start putting it here. Nothing is indexed. We can add a sitemap. It's actually automatically picked up the sitemap that I have on the site. It says that, so I have a sitemap on the site. It's automatically picked it up. It's told me how many pages that are there. Later on, I will show you how to add a sitemap to your Google Search Console, so that you can tell Google what pages, and invite Google to come and index the pages that are important to you. What else do we need to know here? There's not much we can do at the moment while it gathers the information. I might go back to my other site. So under settings, this is where you get important information, just in case you want to change things. You're a verified owner. If I click on that, it tells me what my verification method is. Cool. We can move. If we move our site to a new address, we can do a change of address here, and that will automatically tell Google what links to update. Again, that's something I can cover off later. and it's giving me information here. Now, if you ever want to go and remove an account, you can come into the settings and you come down here and say remove property and it will go. Let's just go back to my site. Now that I've shown you how to add it, I just want to show you a few things here that it's really cool with Search Console. So I'm back in my account. We've got all of this information. I'm just going to go to the overview. I don't really want to go through all of this. We've got the performance. You can see how many people are coming through, how many clicks have come through. We can see where the search results. Let's have a look at the search results. This is what I love. Okay, so under search results, so this will take you down to performance search results. 3 months, there's not a lot of clicks at the moment. 118.7 thousand, 18,000.7 impressions, low click-through rate. That's okay. I've been building my site back up. I went dormant for a little bit. You've got a graph here of what you can see. But most importantly, if you come down here to this queries tab, you can see what people are actually looking for and coming to your site for. So you can see what people are actually clicking on to come to your site for. You can get a whole heap of information. And if I come back up, the number of clicks and the number of impressions. So someone typed in Google app password 2025 and there were 7 impressions for it. 1 auth. Whole heap of stuff here. So this is telling you what people are looking for when they come to your site, when what they're typing into the search console. So and why they're coming to your site. Let's have a look at the pages menu. It tells you what pages people are looking at and how many impressions they're getting, like how many people actually come to the site to read those pages. You can look at your audience. Where is your audience coming from? Where's the majority of your audience coming from? What countries? What devices are they viewing the site on? I'm just going into that one, videos. It tells you what, I don't know exactly what that one is. Let me go back and read it. So some of this stuff is new when it comes in. Oh, did I go too far? I went too far. Of course I did. Devices, search appearance. Here we go. It must be picking up my YouTube videos or videos in the search functionality, and this is what it's picking up. And then impressions by date. You can look at a text visualization of that. So that's a cool functionality. Like even if you didn't, like yesterday I was talking. Let me slow down. Yesterday I was talking about using Search Console to find your broken links on your site. Today, I'm showing you the other things. Those 2 things alone, just being able to look at what people are searching for and finding your site and what they are finding your site for. Terrible English, Charlie. And the broken links is fantastic. What else do we have here? I'm going to indexing. We looked at this very quickly yesterday. So indexing, how many pages are indexed, why pages aren't being indexed. So I've got pages with redirect, 237. I'll have to have a look at what those are. Alternate pages with proper canonical tab. So this is a issue when you've got categories and archives and multiple ways into your blog posts. This can occur. Excluded by the no index tag. So there's some pages on my site that I've said I don't want you to index them. They may be membership pages, they may be download pages for free giveaways. My 404s I need to look at. Server error 500s. Yes, I had some server errors recently because I was doing some work. I can go through and actually say, no, I've addressed these. Now, you see here it says validation not started. Let's go have a look at that. So it's telling me that I had a 500 error. People were trying to get to these 2 pages and they couldn't get to these 2 pages. I'm going to click validate fix because I fixed that. I found that was sent to me via my normal reporting. Yeah, okay. So this is telling me that validation has started as of today and it's all known pages. So it's going to go and validate that. Eventually, that server error 500 page will disappear unless it happens again while I'm validating. So it tells you what pages aren't being indexed and why they aren't being indexed. You might want to go and look at them. You might want to get someone in to have a look at them. And then I've got pages that are blocked by my robots.txt page. Again, there'll be folders on my server that I don't want to appear in the search engines. Even though the search engines can see them, I don't want them to appear in the search engines. Core Web Vitals under Experience. You can look at your page speed insights for your desktop and your mobile. It'll give you you can run those reports and get them to give you the information. I just haven't run them, so they're not there. Does HTTPS give us? Okay, and this is telling me that I don't have, thank you. This is telling me that I don't have any non-HTTPS URLs on my page. So if you're transferring a site from a HTTP site to a HTTPS, so you've just enabled SSL, or you're getting errors saying that people are saying that they're getting mixed content, you can come in here and have a look at what pages are coming up as HTTP and get those resolved. Okay, look, there's a whole heap of things on here that you can have a look at. Let me come back and have a chat to you guys. I'm not going to go through it all. I would spend hours and days going through everything on there, but I wanted to give you an idea of how powerful this tool is and how you can use it for your own benefit, for your own improvements on your website. At the very least, if you're a business owner and you don't have time to look at all of this stuff and you just want to know it's being looked at, you should be asking your webbies, your web people, if they've got this linked up and if they're getting the reports out out of it, if they're addressing the issues that it is telling them. If you get stuck and you're wondering why a page isn't being indexed in Google, come and have a look in the searcher console. See what it's telling you about that page. You can actually put in the web address, the address of that page, and have a look at what Google thinks about that page. It will tell you so much. Please go sign up for your Google Search Console account. I'm really, really careful about how much data I give Google. I'm very, very careful about how much data I give anyone these days. This is information that it's got out there. It's already getting this information. It's already in its databases. We're just going to use it for our own benefit rather than just Google's benefit. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you use Search Console? Have you not used it? Did you not know this tool existed? If this video was useful, please give me a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so you find out when I drop more content. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hey there, thanks so much for tuning in to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost. I hope today's episode gave you some actionable insights that will make your business tech work smarter for you. If you found value, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with other small business owners who could use a daily boost. For more tips, tools, and resources, visit www.askcharlyleetham.com. Until next time, keep rising, keep shining, and let's make tech simple together.